Hello, good afternoon. So, it's raining, no? Baka some of you will later mawawala yung signal. So, it's okay lang kasi grabe yung ulan ngayon. Well, anyway, sorry for last week kasi nawala tayo ng net nung Monday. And then, pwede din sana nung Wednesday, kaso lang may emergency din ako. No? Nagka-problema din sa kasi namatay kasi yung aking auntie. Okay, so yon. Anyway, so going back, so ito yun, no? So since next week will be our scheduled na midterm, imomove ko because of na naka-emergency ako last week. Kung natapos ko sana yung module 2 kasi yung module 2 will be having two topics. The first topic will be discussed today and next week i-discuss ko yung second topic. So after discussing the second topic, obviously by next Wednesday, hindi yung Wednesday next Wednesday will be your quiz number 2. So after the quiz number 2, so your midterm will be on next week na. That will be on your midterm will be on the October 20. Instead of 13, October 20 na lang po yung ating midterm. Okay? So it will be a multiple choice type of exam and still 50 items. Yon. And the coverage will be module 1 and 2. So next week, i-discuss ko yung tawag dyan, the Google Docs. So as you can see, I have already uploaded in your classroom kanina ang topics, the PDF files of our, wait lang Yan. So I already uploaded the assignment. So after our class, you can do the assignment or pwede naman sa Wednesday nyo tong gawin. Binigay ko na to because the deadline will be on the next Monday. And then the lecture for the computer software which will be discussed today, na-upload ko na din. As well yung lecture for the next Monday to be discussed and upload ko na din. So by next Monday, be sure you're present because I'm going to teach on the Google Docs. So, itutur ko kayo sa Google Docs on what are the different features because you're going to apply that and that will be your laboratory, the second laboratory for for this subject. Okay? So, don't be absent. Pero pag emergency naman, it's okay lang po. Because I'm going to teach you how to use the different features in the Google Docs. Okay, so going back po tayo, no? Okay, so before I'm going to discuss the Google Docs, because Google Docs is part of the computer software, i-discuss ko muna, or I'm going to have the intro of the computer software. Kung ano tong software, kung ano tong mga types, mga and so on. Actually, in a computer, there are three components in computer system. You have software, hardware, and peopleware. So si peopleware, i-discuss yan siya, yung kanyang summarization because peopleware, wala naman yung different types. Parang i-discuss mo lang na si peopleware, pwede siyang user, pwede po siyang IT professional. So konti lang po yung topic si peopleware. And the software, yun lang, types ng software, the definitions, and so on. So, bale, it will just consume our time mga more or less 45 minutes to 1 hour today yung ating discussion. Unlike yung hardware, medyo mahaba-haba yung discussion sa hardware. Okay, so now we will discuss now the computer software. Ayan. Unlike hardware, software is untouchable. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po natin mahawakan. Like yung cellphone is a hardware. keyboard is a hardware, the mouse is the hardware, the AVR, the UPS, and so on. Because mahawakan natin siya. Pero yung software, hindi po. Because it can only be seen inside our cell phone, our tablet, and laptop, etc. Like this one, no, yung Google Meet. Google Meet is a software because it's an applications na pwede lang pong magamit when we use our cell phone. So, yun po. Yun po ang difference ni software at saka ni hardware. Yan. Software is a set of instructions used to direct the hardware on how to turn data into useful information for people to use. So, it is a programming code executed on a computer processor. Yan. Okay, so yung ibang definition sa kayo nang magbabasa. Okay, so the important software that needed in a computer is the operating system. So what is this operating system? Operating system is a software intended to provide a predictable and defendable layer for other programmers to build other software on, which are known as applications. So, what is those applications? Ito na yung mga apps ini-install natin sa ating cellphone like Facebook, Facebook Lite, or Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, WhatsApp, and so on. No? Yung may mga nakikita natin sa ating application store or the app store. Yon. Pwede natin install. So, that is the applications. Pero yung operating system, ang manufacturer po ang nag-install niyan. Like yung para sa cellphone, we have the Android, ang latest ata Android 11 or Android 12. Yon. Yon ay isang software for the cellphone. Pero pag yung cellphone mo is an Apple brand, yung software natin is iOS. Okay? That is the software of the Apple, iOS. Pero pag we're talking about computer or laptops, our operating system is either Linux, Windows, or ano pa ba? Meron din sa Apple na laptop, iba din yung sa kanya. Ang tawag doon ay Mac OS. Yan po yung kanyang operating system. So, actually si Apple, siya lang po yung unique, may sarili po siyang operating system. That is why pag meron po kayong Apple, it means na mayaman tayo, no? Kasi mahal talaga yung Apple na cellphone, kahit yung laptop mahal din. Okay. Ayan. So later on, ipapakita ko naman yan, no, kung ano-ano yung mga operating system. So we're just going to define first the definition. Next, it also provides a dependable layer for hardware manufacturers. Ayan. So going back, so itong operating system, i-discuss natin yan further later. So going back, what is a software? It is a set of programs which is designed to perform a well-defined function. A program is a sequence of instructions written to solve a particular problem. Ayan. So there are two types of software. We have the system, the software, and the application software. So yung system software, ito ay ito ay klaseng software na ini-install una before ang application software. Kasi you cannot install the application software without a system software. Or you cannot use your cell phone without a system software. Kasi sa application software, pwede na po ang user, which is us, will install this. Pero yung system software, ang manufacturer po ang mag-i-install nito para magamit nyo ang cellphone. Ayan, for example, Acer yung brand, so yung Acer manufacturer, sila po yung in charge na mag-install ng system software. Okay? So, what are these system software? Okay, system software is a collection of programs designed to operate, control, and extend the processing capabilities of a computer itself. So, tingnan nyo, no? It is generally prepared by the computer manufacturers or the company. Yung mga manufacturers ng mga cellphones like the Asus company, the Acer company, the Vivo company, the Oppo company, the Samsung company, the Apple company, and so on. So, yung sino yung mga nag-develop ng cellphone, sila din po ang mag-i-install ng kanilang system software. Hindi po yan tayo. Kasi tayo, tatanggap na lang tayo and then i-install na lang natin yung mga applications na kailangan natin or gusto natin i-install sa ating cellphones. Yan. So, this system software, meron po siyang 5 programs. We have the operating systems, yun na yung kanina, no? So, among the 5 programs na meron po si system software, si operating system po ang pinaka-importante or una na i-install. After ni-install si operating system, pwede na po install si utility programs, si compilers and interpreters, performance monitoring software, and the communication software. Ayan. So what are these operating system? So going back sa operating system natin, siya ay isang program which embodies the operational task of the machine. So this is a program that acts as an interface between the user and the hardware. Ayan, no. For example, we have the Windows, the Linux. Ayan. So later on, ipakita ko yung iba-iba, no. So ito yung mga example lang ng operating system. Next, we have the utility programs. So utility programs are programs developed for frequently used tasks. So there are service routines commonly used in computer operations such as copying, merging, and sorting. So we have here the example of the utility programs, the Norton Utilities, the Central Point Antivirus. So mostly yung utility programs ay mga antivirus po ito. Kaya nga utility. If you're going to compare that to the utility in person, siya yung linis, ayos. So, yun. Ganyan din po sa utility program. So, siya yung taga-ayos ng mga files sa loob ng ating cellphone, sa ating computer. Siya yung tingin ng mga proseso. Yan. Si compilers and interpreters naman, they are programs that convert or transfer human-readable language into machine-level instruction and vice versa. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Kasi, di ba, ang computer ay, anong tawag doon? Is an electronic device. So, it only read binary language, which is the 1 and 0, which is turn on and off. While the human, ang nakakaintindi lang tayo is the English language. So, it is a word. And this word will need to convert it para maintindihan ni computer kung ano yung tina-type nating word. And then later on, i-interpret naman niya sa ibang language until na magiging human readable language yan, yung nakikita natin sa ating screen. So going from the input, ipaprocess yun, convert it into a machine language, then ipaprocess yun, change it into a human readable para ilagay sa output. So it's like, for example, may friend ka na foreigner na hindi marunong o nakakaintindi ng English. So you need a translator, diba? So, ganun lang po yun. Ita-translate niya yung sinabi mo sa kanya, and then yung sinabi niya, ita-translate na naman going back sa iyo. So, ganun po yung purpose ni compilers and interpreters in a computer system. Next is the performance monitoring software. So from the term alone, no, it is a software that monitor the performance of your cell phone or computer. Ayan. Lastly, we have the communication software. So these are the software that that connect different peripherals of your cell phone. For example, touchscreen yung ating cell phone. So ano yung tina-type natin na letter, yun din ilalabas doon sa ating messenger. Yan yung po yung communication software. Nagsasabi siya na letter A yung tinype, so letter A ang ilabas. Yun po yung communication software at ito ay importante din. Okay? So those are the 5 programs under the system software. Now we have a list of some of the most features of a system software. Close to the system, syempre, malapit siya sa system kasi ito ang pinaka-importante na install. Fast in speed, kaso nga lang, difficult to design because programmer o manufacturer ang nag-install nito. Difficult to understand, yun din, and difficult to manipulate. Kasi it is all codes or written in a low-level language that user, which is us, cannot understand it. Okay, next. Next is the application software. So application software are software that can be used to solve a particular problem or to perform a particular task. So these are designed to satisfy a particular need of a particular environment. So like the Adobe Photoshop. So alam natin sa Adobe Photoshop, ito yung mga ginagawa yung mga edit for a logo, for pictures, etc. Yung Microsoft Office, dito tayo mag-encode, gumagamit ng PowerPoint, and so on. Ito naman sa Internet Explorer. Ito yung saan tayo mag-i-internet. Pero ngayon, mostly ginagamit natin is Google Chrome. Ganyan. So, ayan, no? So, this application software have different performance. So, it can be a productivity software. So, ito yung mga productivity software, no? Please read it on your own. Basahin nyo po to kasi meron dito lalabas sa ating quiz and so with the midterm exam. Ayan. Meron ding graphics and multimedia. Meron din tayong home, personal, and educational use. Meron din po tayong dito communications. Pero itong communication, iba po yung communication software doon sa system software. Yung communication software sa system software, ito yung nagko-communicate yung mga signal. Like, nag-type ka ng A, sasabihin niya, uy, ilabas yung A sa ating screen. Itong communication software sa application, ito yung mga paano tayo nagko-communicate. Like, itong Google Meet is also a kind of communication software under application software. Meron din email, pwede din tayo mag-web browser at mag-chat. Yan. Ito na yung mostly, no, yung sa ating Facebook chat. It is a way of communicating also. So there are types or 3 types of application software. We have the commercial software, the shareware, and the open source. Ayan. What is this commercial software? Ang commercial software, ito yung binibenta. So, kaya nga, available from the software vendors. And it must be purchased. So, kailangan mong bumili. Like yung mga Windows OS. Kaya nga mostly, yung mga laptop ngayon, pag bibili po kayo, ay mahal na siya kasi sumasama na po yung license ng Windows Office. Kasi nung time namin, parang marami atang nihino-hold na mga computer shops because of an unlicensed. Kasi pag unlicensed, hindi po kayo pwedeng gumamit na laptop. Kaya nga, mostly ngayon, pag bibili po kayo, mahal na siya, it's because sumasama na po yung license na Windows Office. So we have also the shareware. Shareware are software developed and released as demonstration. Pag sinabing demonstration, parang trial version lang siya. For example, yung sikat-sikat na ngayong applications, di ba? Yung Tempo app, wherein naging viral po siya sa Facebook, na pwede po tayo mag-change ng ating muka, and then yun, sumasayaw ka, tapos yung muka mo lang nilagay doon. Pero, this is a shareware software or applications. Bakit shareware lang siya? Kasi di ba may sinabi doon, you can use it for 3 days, and then after 3 days, ay babayaran mo na. Paano nyo yung bayaran? Kasi meron siyang, naghahingi siya ng Gcash mo, PayPal, mga ganyan. And lastly, we have the open source. Ang open source ay libre. Like the Google Meet, itong ginagamit natin, it's a free software. Later on, yung gagamitin natin sa ating laboratory, we have the Google, tawag dyan, yung ating Google Docs, yung Gmail is a free too. Yung Yahoo Mail, yung Internet Explorer. So those are the free software. Okay, so those are the 3 types of application software. So classify niya lang yung software on the different, yung pagbayad. Merong free, merong bayaran mo talaga, merong ipagamit ka muna ng free and then babayaran mo na. So, yun po yung mga difference niyan. Okay? So, these are also the features of application software. So, ito naman, close to the user. So, kasi user-friendly na yung application, so mas malapit siya sa user. And since it is user-friendly, then it's easy to design, easy to understand, easy to use and manipulate. Because nga, it is written in the high-level language. Unlike yung kanina, low-level. Dito, high levels, pag sinabing high level, it was already converted into a language that a user like us will understand. Later on, malalaman natin, ano yung sinasabi kong user. Ayan. So, we will now go to the peopleware. What is a user? So, peopleware, user and the computer professionals are under what we call the peopleware. So, si peopleware po ang nagagamit ng computer, which is the user, tagagawa ng computer or naga-invento ng computer. They are the one who bent, who design, etc. And there are what we call computer professionals. Okay? If ever ang knowledge mo sa cellphone or computer is just marunong ka lang gumamit, yon, user ka lang po. Pero, you can call yourself as a computer professionals if you are among these 4. Ang pinakamababa po is the computer operations group. Dito na po, Paul, yung naglalagay ng videos. So, mostly sa atin, hindi na mga user lang. Kasi we are already doing the vlogging. So, pag naglalagay na po tayo ng ating mga videos using our YouTube channel, yung mga sinasabi, hi guys, welcome to my vlog, mga ganyan. So, yon. You're already under the computer operations group. You're not already a user. Kasi ang user po, gamit lang siyang gamit ng cellphone. Wala siyang pakialam how to download, how to upload, etc. Yon. Etong computer operations group, yan yung mga nag-upload na ng vloggings nila, yung mga TikTokers, kasi ang TikTok nag-edit din niya ng mga pictures, di ba? Yung mga videos. So, you're also under computer operations group. Pero, If ever you know how to create a games, you know how to do animations, etc., you are already under the programming group or what we call the computer programmer. Pero, if may na-invent po kayong gadgets, sample, yung mouse i-connect sa cellphone, parang ganyan. So, you can already call yourself as the Systems and Procedures Group. It can be you're either under the computer scientist, engineer. Kasi ang system analyst, siya po yung parang sa programming. I-analyze niya yung system kung tama ba. Itong system analyst is the bossing ni computer programmer. Ang bossing ni na computer scientist, computer engineer, and system analyst is the system manager. Siya po yung naga-manage, naga-direct and plans programming, computer operations, and data processing. So, ganun po, no, ang kanilang level of ranking sa IT professionals. Pero tayo ay nandito lang po tayo kay Computer Operations Group. Nag-upload ng blogs and etc. Ayan. So, yun po ang ibig sabihin nito. Okay, so yun, no? So, going back, so that's it. We're already done with our first topic under the module 2. So ngayon, I'm going to give you muna, no, on the different operating system. Tingnan natin, na. Pupunta tayo sa images. Ayan po, no? Laki ko lang. Oh. So these are the different computer operating system. So ito na yung sinasabi ko, no? Pag cellphone mo or tablet is an Apple, your operating system is iOS. Pero pag wala kasing Android, dapat may Android to for the cellphone na hindi Apple. And then, meron din tayo for the laptops, tatlo po ang kanilang operating system. It can be a Windows. Pag may laptop po kayo, observe nyo po, no, pag ganito yung lumalabas, that is a Windows operating system. Ito naman para kay Apple na laptop. Ito naman yung Linux. Linux operating system, pwede din po sa ating mga laptop kung ayaw mo ng Windows. Kaso nga, walang gumagamit kay Linux because it is a low-level language at hindi po natin naiintindihan. Wait lang, ha. Okay, so yun, no? Ito naman si Linux po. Si Linux po ay mostly ginagamit lang po ito ni na mga computer programmers, yung mga matataas ang rank sa IT professionals. Because si Linux po ay hindi po siya user-friendly. Ayan. So kaya hindi po siya medyo magagamit. At ginagamit po natin mostly yung Windows lang po. So those are the types of the computer operating system. So that's it. We're done with our topic about introduction of the computer software. So do you have any question? I guess none questions, no? Ngayon, I'm going to, pwede na po kayong mag-install sa inyong mga cellphone itong software. Pakita ko lang, no? Pwede naman, kung ayaw nyo install, you can go directly to the web browser using, and then i-type nyo po, docs.google.com. Ito dito sa taas, docs.google.com. Ang gagamitin kasi natin is si Docs. Wait tayo, laki. Ito yung gagamitin natin, Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So si Forms, pag meron pa po tayong time, kaya na gawin Forms. I guess, this will be, no, hinahinayin po natin to sa laboratory natin yung Docs, Sheets, Slides, and the Forms. So si Docs po, i-discuss ko yan next week, kasama si Sheets and the Slides. And yung si Forms later na lang. Ipapakita ko lang sa inyo yung paano nyo gagamitin, and then that will be your laboratory. So you can install in your software or you can just browse it in the web browser. So type nyo lang docs.google.com, lalabas na po yung different Docs, Google Docs features. So meron tayong Docs na Microsoft, this is a Microsoft Word. Meron tayong Google Sheets na Microsoft Sheets, the Excel. Pag sa Office po ang sinasabi ko, no? Si Slides naman, I like a PowerPoint. Okay, so you can either download it or you can directly browse it to docs.google.com. If you like to download it as an application, just go to the Play Store and search for Google Docs, then install, Google Sheets, then install, Google Slides, then install. So yung Forms, wait lang po tayo dito pag may time. Okay, so that's it. So any more questions? May question pa ba? I guess no more questions, no? Okay, thanks for that. So no more questions. So may I ask you to open your camera for our documentations for our class today? Ipaki-open yung camera natin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, wait pa. Wait lang. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. Stay safe and God bless. You can already do your Google Classroom, your activity, it was already uploaded in your Google Classroom. Pwede nyo na pong gawin yon. Pwede din sa Wednesday. The deadline will be on the next Monday. Okay? See you again on the Monday. Stay safe and God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ma'am. Thank you
Bye,
po.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.